Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for choosing this video. Thank you for choosing to be here. Thank you for staying. I hope you stay till the end. So if you subscribe, it really supports my channel. If you haven't already, because I know half of you are subscribers, the other half of you, what are you waiting for? Welcome to the Lovely Gang family. Here it's a safe space where we get to do sit-down talks on psychology, mental health, and a little bit of lifestyle. We have story times, we have beauty and skincare, all that amazing stuff mashed together in one. So this is not something that you see very often on your YouTube homepage as you're scrolling from your favorite YouTubers, but I was recently thinking about something and I was like, that's such a blessing, and I don't hear people talking as much about it as they should in terms of it being a blessing. Because for me, in my perception, I'm like, I usually view this type of people in such a glorious light that they don't. Maybe it's because I was brought up in the city. I'm referring to people who can talk their mother tongue fluently, and I know there are people who grew up in the city and they can talk their mother tongue. Just that. And it's not about being in an intertribal household, because my parents are both the same tribe, but abaongeleshani Kikuyu. Man, so it's a battle. I've always wanted to know my language, Kikuyu. Like, man, I'm usually so jealous, but I rebuke the spirit of jealousy. But like, I don't know if there's a healthy jealousy, but I'm usually like, yo, you're so cool. You can speak your mother tongue. Like, you're so cultural, and like, you're, in a way, it upholds Pan-Africanism, and you're like so true to the motherland. Mimi najua English na Kiswahili, a bit of Kikuyu, a bit of French, a bit of Chinese. Like, yo, I need to be in deep in something that's not English or Kiswahili. I tried Chinese. That's hard. Mad respect to Chinese people. Of course, if it's your own language and you are brought up in it, it won't be hard. Like how foreigners struggle with English. But for me, I don't struggle with English because I was brought up with English and Kiswahili and Sheng, all that. So my parents speak to each other Sheng, wakiwa kwa nyumba. The only time they speak Kikuyu is when my shosho is around, we're around other relatives. So, niko na time gani ya kujua Kikuyu? Nyambu. I remember a quick story time. I was going for my cousin's birthday in, what's this place called? Somewhere in Kiambu Road. Sasa, nikipanda hizo mat hapo karibu na Odeon Quick Mat. And nimeka karibu na donda ndio, nimwambie stage asinipitishe ya. And then the guy is asking for fare in Kikuyu. Of course, I know he's asking for fare. I can make out some words, others I can't. And he's insisting. I think he was like, hey, akaniuliza wewe si msaperi? Nikamwambia mimi ni msaperi, but I don't know the language. And he was like, nikama it was the most shocking thing he has ever had. And it's like his life's mission after me telling him that was to teach me Kikuyu before nishuke stage. Because, tell me why this man was telling me everything in Kikuyu, nikimuuliza how far, he's insisting, and I repeat the statement. Nikama repeating the statement will make me now know Kikuyu. And I was like, yo, I respect the effort, but like, yo, I'm 22. You're gonna need a lot more time than the few minutes before I have to shuka. But yeah, that's one of the things I think is a blessing. That's point number 1. But anyway, welcome to this crazy video. I'm your little big sister. I talk a lot. I share my point of view on life. I'm wearing my glasses because it's dark. I procrastinated shooting because there was low battery. Oh my gosh, now you can see shadows. Anyway, point is, we're doing it. We're sticking to the plan. I procrastinated like from shooting early on in the day when there was sun, because I was about to shoot and I realized, low battery. That's poor planning on my side. Sorry if the ring light reflection is bothering you, but I'm wearing this because the light is hurting my eyes. Yeah. Unaniona, that's what matters. So as you can see from the title of the video, we are going to be delving into 7 blessings. 7, because that is God's number. That is God's number. 7 blessings that not many people consider blessings. Yeah, let's get into the other 6, because nishasema hiyo ya kwanza. I don't want this to be very long. I usually say that a lot in my other videos, then they end up being long, but now I truly mean it. Yeah, I mean it. So the other 6 blessings that I, as a little big sister, view as a blessing that not many people view as a blessing, ni easy. The other, number 2, is having a pet. I can't remember I've been wanting a dog for the longest time, since I was in lower primary, because I remember we had a dog. It was called Rex. It was causing havoc. Ilikuwa inakimsha watu kwa court, inavuta kamba, sikianikwa kwa nguo. It was crazy, but I love that dog. That was my beginning of being a dog person. Hooray! Dead ass serious. It was on my vision board for 2 continuous years. I think 2021, 2022. Then this year I was just it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Ni kama adulting ilinipiga. Probably girl, you're going to have it in your own house as a woman. So deal with that. You have other priorities, and it's true, but I really love animals. I remember when I was small, mbuzi kizaliwa ushago, and the first one kubeba. Tushui tukizaliwa, chicks, for those who don't know Kikuyu. Tushui tukizaliwa, I'm there. I really love animals, especially baby animals, but especially dogs. I used to love even cats, but right now, take those things away from me as fast from me as possible. Hi Lynn, that's my friend who has 1 million cats. Anyway, yeah, having a pet, whichever one, to each their own, be it a cat, be it cuckoo, be it a puppy, be it goldfish, whatever. It's so nice being a parent to something and nurturing life, being responsible for life. Yo, that's beautiful. Parenting is a whole other thing, but I'm talking about nurturing a pet life. Being a dog mom, man, apart from being called a clinical psychologist and a graduate and a doctor, okay, of course a mom, but right now, I'm talking about right now, being called a dog mom, yo, I'd love that. Anyway, having a pet is a blessing to me. The third one is getting to pursue your childhood career dream. Not many people get to do that, which is true. So many people usually I want to be a doctor, then wanakuwa YouTuber. Hi. You are more than a YouTuber. Not to say that people who are YouTubers only are inferior. No, that's not what I mean. But you get the joke. You get it's a joke. Man, I crack myself up. Yeah, it's such an advantage, getting to honor your inner child like that. You actually follow through with that, and that you actually meant it, and that you actually fought for your dreams, and doors opened. Mad respect, man. That's beautiful. And then number 4, being African. We are not the inferior race. God has a reason. This isn't original Kisha thoughts. As much as I'm reading them, they are original Kisha thoughts. I just had to write them down, yeah? So number 4, being African. We are not the inferior race. God has a reason why you were born into a third world country. We have a rich culture, beautiful weather, and a beautiful motherland. I was about to insert an African song, but haijakuja. Yeah, honor being African, honor being Kenyan, honor being the nationality that you are. I don't get, okay, I know it's hard right now, and life is better abroad, but sasa kila mtu akienda abroad, who will build Kenya? Who will build your own African country? You have melanin, you're more protected from the sun than other people, but still wear sunscreen. Yeah, but it's such an honor. Jesus came for refuge in Africa when stuff was going down in Bethlehem. Like, we have a rich motherland with minerals, with gold. It's so beautiful. Like, we have wildlife. We don't have winter. You guys, snow is not as good as it's glorified in movies. Like, people get hypothermia. The roads become slidey and weird. Like, it's only beautiful in pictures and like snow skating and snowballs and snow angels, but kama baridi ya July tunatetanga, sasa you want to go for winter? Anyway, I'm just messing. Every continent has its pros and cons, but I'm proud to be black. I'm proud to be a dark-skinned melanin babe. I'm proud to be Kenyan. That's why I wear this thing every day. Yeah, like, be proud. It's a blessing to be an African. Number 5, being a HSP, which is a highly sensitive person. Our sensitivity is our strength. We are most of the time told, or like we have been conditioned to view sensitivity as a weakness, but it's actually a strength, because as a HSP, as I am myself, we get to experience life in its intensities, and life is black and white. There are some gray areas, but really, if you think about it, life is white and black. Happiness, sadness, rich, poor. There's a lot of grays, but there's a lot of black and white. And HSPs, we are a lot in the black and whites. We are very happy. We feel happiness. We also feel sadness with the same intensity. But apart from the rough times being rough, do not recommend. Also, the highs are really high, higher than normal people. So we are here living life and enjoying it to the max. When it's good, it's really good. So that's a blessing. Being a highly sensitive person is a blessing. And don't be told otherwise, yeah? Okay, not too bad, not too shabby. We're doing well. I hope you don't feel like I'm actually rushing through. It's just that I see that shorter videos do better. Because, like, okay, some of my best performed videos have been long, but most of them are either story times or about self-love. But for this kind of videos, I feel like the shorter the better. Do tell me in the comment section. I appreciate your feedback, yeah? So, the next point, another blessing that not many people consider a blessing is, this one is quite explained. It's this long ass paragraph. Can you focus? Oh gosh, this one. Mnaona hiyo refu? That's the point I want to read. So it's quite self-explanatory. Don't come at me. These are just my thoughts. This is my point of view. If you want your point of view, go open your YouTube channel. Come on, it's free. If you have a phone and a Gmail account, bas, what are you waiting for? Anyway, I'm so dramatic. The sixth point, being born into a Christian household. You are exposed to the true gospel in your formative years that lays a good foundation for your faith journey. Because of this fact, you're usually protected from certain problems other people go through, because you didn't get to do a lot of crazy stuff as a preteen or as a teenager. There's a covering because of this. I'll leave it at that. May the Holy Spirit give you the revelation. Anyway, I think it's very self-explanatory. And finally, because it's getting really dark, is being in good terms with your family. May seem like a normal thing, but it's really not. Especially like being in good terms with your siblings, like you guys are actually friends. You want to hang out together. You want to spend voluntary time together. You've hit the jackpot, yeah? So like so many times we go after, like you pray for something, it comes to manifestation, then you're on to the next. Like as humans, we're never really satisfied. We get trapped in this chase of the big things, the big blessings. But I feel like life is made rich when you recognize the small blessings that you can appreciate each and every day, each and every week, each and every now and then, that keep you going. Because these big blessings, they usually come once in a while and not so often. So you get like that contentment from your life and that happiness from celebrating the small wins and being grateful about the things that people don't usually celebrate. So I challenge you to look for 7 blessings. Thumbnail. 7 blessings yourself that people don't usually view as blessings in your life, not in general like I have, but in your life, that you can choose to celebrate and say thank you to God for. Yeah. So thank you for watching this video. I always have fun talking to you guys. It's talking to myself, but it's talking to you. Yeah, I love you all so much. We're on the road to 500 subscribers and God willing 1,000k, 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Let me show you something. Yeah, so please share this video and other videos from my channel that you love, that have hit the spot in your heart, so that we can get there. Yeah, it's on my vision board. I usually remove it because privacy, but for these few seconds, 1k. Please make your mama proud, make your little big sister proud. Anyway, thank you very much. Love ya.